Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. Today I'm going to be starting a brand new park, except I will actually be attempting to try a lot harder on building and like actually trying to make building tools. So I've already started off a foundation for a souvenir shop, and I think I can have this here so that it could look more, maybe instead of this one we can use this. So it's not, so you didn't see as much clipping. And then we'll have a, actually I might be able to move this to like this. So now we can delete you, duplicate you, turn you into a, before, we will just duplicate it. So it's a little easier for staff to get into a staff building. Actually no, because that means, actually, you know what? Screw it. Why not? Just leave it. So yeah. So we'll have I guess we can make this just a souvenir shop. So let's add some shelves. We'll add a shelf. We'll add a shelf right here, and the same shelf right here, and the same shelf right here. Oh, is that jigsaw puzzles? They actually added nice looking, like souvenir shops. You don't have to make your own, which I am glad they did. So now I can add like this shelf here, then I can add shirt shelves. Isn't that pretty cool? And then we can add you right here in the middle. And this park will also have a water park, but that'll come later. In this episode, we'll just be building this first building. And then I will do some off-screen building on this whole side, and then the next video will be this whole side. So I'm just gonna try building this first. And yeah. How do I create new? I guess we'll add a second one of these. Actually, I can't grab it. Delete you, and we will add more. So let's go ahead and build, let's add a balloon thing here. So I guess what we could do is we could add more shirt displays. And then right in the middle we'll have like a pool floaty thing. Actually, no, I don't like the unicorn. There you go, that looks better. So, because the unicorn, you know, was rather just like going through a bunch of stuff. Add new. Let's add a whole, like, let's add one of these things in the middle and try and put them back to back. Boom. Boom. Also, if you have any names for this park, go ahead and leave those down in the comment section. And I will pick out the best one that and I'll pick out the best one the one that I think is the best. That's a little misplaced, like it's not perfectly centered. So let's go ahead and delete that. And let's try and figure out, I guess we'll just put add new, oh, we could do an umbrella stand like right here, or whatever this thing's called, like right here, you know, just in case if you need to buy an umbrella for a reason. And then I guess we'll add some of these things, but back to back, instead of actually spending time building, because I don't want to spend time making some look super cool or whatever. Oh, and then we can do this on the back side of it. Oh, that one's much taller. I think you're supposed to use this one, actually. I think you're supposed to use that one. Actually, the hat ones look really well, to be honest. So, like, you walk in, and you see, like, a nice looking, walk around, you know, you get whatever you need. Back there will be, like, a bunch of, like, back storage junk. This won't be the, like, only, like, souvenir shop we'll have. It'll just be, like, the main one. And I feel like we will obviously add something to make sure, and we'll add like a brick floor maybe, so we can, or we'll add like a wooden floor maybe. That might be able to work. That works perfectly because you can't see it. That's beautiful. But let's just do a brick floor instead. Brick floor. Boom, boom. If you can see that, we will just fix that another time. Let's go ahead and look for some lights. We could add some of these in here. It's so dark. Do I have torch on? No, no. So that's the outside of this. That's like the inside of this. That's the interior of this building done. And I guess I'll decorate this this like back area later. But for now, let's just go ahead and build just this, work on the front section of this. So let's go ahead and go here. Let's try and find some good windows. Where are these, like, good windows? There we go. That's perfect. There should be some good windows that fit. Oh, something like this. Does that look good? That looks good. We should probably do, like, snap distance. What? Is it, like, crooked? I think it's crooked. Wait, are you... It's not moving. So we'll bring it forward just a little bit. So then once again do 6. Bring it over once. Turn it off and bring it forward. Once again do 6. That's too many windows, is it? Why don't we do... Ooh, that's not centered. Alright, let's see if we can find any good windows that'll fit. I'm sort of going for like a Disneyland vibe, if you know what I mean. So I need to find some good windows that will fit like brick buildings. These would fit perfectly in the building, actually. If I'm gonna be honest, these would fit perfectly like right here. We could have one in the middle. So it's like a that's centered. That looks centered. So we'll have one here, and then we'll have another one here, because it'll be like a 3-story building. Actually, you could be moved up a little more. Look at that. That looks good, doesn't it? So and then we'll add some nice windows on the sides. Let's go ahead and add this one more layer up. I'm going for like a Main Street Disney kind of vibe. So this building's gonna look a lot like a Disney. Let's do advanced rotate to 3. 1, 2, 3. Boom. That's perfect. That's perfect. That is actually beautiful. This side won't matter because it'll be a shorter building. Actually, let's add like a blue shorter building if I'm gonna be on. Oh, that is something. You know what? We'll fix that later. We'll add like a very skinny blue building, and let's add it like let's make it like a medium blue. Actually, I feel like it'd be more of like a light that'll be like right next to it, and this won't be. This will be more of like a. Actually, why don't we go ahead and change this to have no rails, and you'll get rails once you arrive to this, which will be the park entrance. So this will just be to get your attention and get your money. So anyway, let's go ahead and work on windows. Let's find a good Main Street window that'd fit like perfectly for like a. That might actually work. That's not. No, that's like a resort window. That doesn't look good enough. We need it to be like old Main Street. Is that a wooden balcony? Yeah, I feel like something like this would work actually really well. So I guess we'll add a few of these sort of towards the middle. Advanced save and duplicate. We'll do 3. Bring it up. 3 clicks. Boom. Okay. So then we'll grab it. We'll grab it. Bring it. Oh no, snap. Advanced save and duplicate. Bring it all the way to right here. Turn it off and then bring it forward. How does that look? Does that look good? We could probably add some support, like metal support beams. Let's go ahead and add a roof to this building because it's not gonna be as large. Let's do like a. What kind of roof am I looking for? Like something like this. This would work really good if we do like something along the lines of this, because they could like connect, and we can make it maybe like more of like a grayish color. No, or something. I guess we could do just keep it yellow actually, because that would look pretty nice. This piece, boom, and then we'll add this so it like hangs over. Isn't that really cool? Look at that, look at that. That's a nice looking house. Actually, you might want to change this. Actually, you know what? That actually looks relatively nice. Beautiful. Wait, what if we change this middle one to be this piece? So it's kind of like No, that wouldn't work. Never mind. Just keep it like this. So it could have, like, that building would be, like, a smaller building that, like, is, like, non-used. It used to be, like, a hotel or something. If you have any good lore stories, think about it, and we'll just, oh, actually, let's just remove this, because the only part of it you're going to be able to see is the front. Actually, no, just leave it, and we'll just... So anyway, let's focus more on this building again. Like I said, I'll be doing more off-camera building. Okay, let's add door, maybe. Oh, wait, look under decorations. That might help. Is that a perfect door? No, that's metal door. What are some good doors? Let's just look up door. I need it to be like a good wooden... This would be perfect for like a theme. That door looks rather western. Actually, that might look really good because like the wood might look good with like... And we could put it like more to the side. Try this and let's just try this. See what this is. Let's see how that looks. Why don't we make it more towards the middle so it looks a little better? Because I feel like it would just throw off how it looks. That looks pretty good. Let's see how it looks. That actually, in my opinion, looks really nice. You could add some like columns to help it make it look a little better. Wall decorations. What? That's awesome. Starfield. That's actually cool. Anyway, let's go to, no, not fences. No, that's not one. I can do souvenir decorations like my own. That's awesome. So I can add like a backstock. Wait, what if we add this and we add like a bunch of them hanging? Actually, I think that might be backwards. Yes, it is. What if we have like a bunch of these hanging? I'll do that off screen once again. There's like this really cool awning. Assigns shop decorations. There's like this super cool circular one that I have been seeing. This one. We just shrink it down to size. And we see if it fits this. Because this looks pretty nice. If I can get it perfect. That looks really nice. Sorry if they're not all perfectly in the same spot. I'm just trying. Trying my hardest, okay? Decorating in this game is pretty hard. That doesn't look half bad, does it? Why don't we make it where the sun... No, why don't we make it where the sun is more of this way so I can see the building a little better? That looks really nice. What if we try and find... Wait, what if we turn this into a bathroom? Actually, that might... There's changing rooms. Yeah, what if we make this into a bathroom? And then we do this. No. We do that. No, that wouldn't work. That would, though. Oh, wait, I completely forgot to add it back to this thing. Does that show through... No, it doesn't. What a surprise. I could just turn off their bathroom needs if I'm going to be completely honest. This looks really good in my opinion. Anyway, let's get back to what we were doing. We need to add some benches around. I guess we could do like these benches. We could add one here. One here. Would that look nice? That looks nice. No, it doesn't. That's a weird looking bench. This bench is nice. I like this bench. Although it says Western, it looks pretty nice. You have to admit, pretty much admit, walking by this and seeing those benches just makes you feel nice and next to this super cool looking building. I'll probably make this a little better off camera, but I'll do that, well, off camera. What if you have like a different color brick, like pillar, to sort of like change it up a little bit? That might look pretty cool, won't it? I can zoom and duplicate, bring it all the way over here. That might look cool, won't it? Why don't we edit at the end of this, and then we'll fix this, and then we'll fix this one so it's matching with the... That looks pretty cool, so then we can duplicate it and edit. I'll take it once again. Nope, we need to advance to, we'll create a new group so we can, and then we'll add it at the very end. That doesn't look half bad. That's a lot better than I thought I would do. Because I'm not that good at building. So this is like my first time genuinely trying. And for my first time building my first building, that doesn't look half bad in my opinion. Okay, so you walk into this. That we'll probably add like an employees only sign. So we'll walk back here and I'll add a backstock and I'll show you guys next episode, which will probably be in a couple days. But then you walk in here, get changed. Well, employees only. Same with right there. But we need to decorate the inside of this thing. So what if we once again take this, Bantu and duplicate it, and we bring it all. Nope, we bring it all the way to right here. So then it looks relatively good in there. So then we bring it all the way over here. So then we do the same thing. So then it looks good. Or better. Not good. Pretty much better. Just better. That doesn't look pretty bad in my opinion. That looks actually pretty good. So why don't we take this, and duplicate it, and then we turn it on its side, and then we add it at the top. Why don't we make it a little bigger so it can fit perfectly on there. Look at that. Okay, that's actually pretty good in my opinion. I didn't know I could build as good as I am right now. I know I'm thinking that I'm better than I actually am, but I like this. You're walking up, it's the first building you see, walk in here. I should probably put a swinging, like a sign that says like shop or something. Make sure it's perfectly lined up. The other one, there we go, and then we'll bring it right here. There we go. So then it looks better because like there's this weird like white texture, like as you can see right here on the brick for some reason. But this isn't looking too bad. It's not looking the best though. It's just looking a-okay for my first ever attempt at building. I feel like I could probably definitely do better, but over time I'll get better, obviously. This is really good, I would like to think. I'm kind of glazing. I'm not leaving that in. So let's go ahead. I can't stop looking at it. Who is playing Terraria right now? So I'll decorate this building later, but that'll be there. We gotta figure out a roof for this. Why are you reset? How do I reset? How do I reset you? Why don't we just do something like this, so we can just sort of do this. I know it looks a little goofy for some reason because like the textures are overlapping, but it doesn't affect the front. So as long as it doesn't affect the front, I don't care. So anyway, let's figure out a nice roof for this. I think we could personally do something that's like this, except not use. We could do more of like a nice gray. No, it looks too like metal, if I'm gonna be honest. No, wait, no, that's what. Can we find like a rounded, like one that goes up, maybe? Oh, we can. No, that doesn't fit though. That's sad. I just don't want to do yellow. Yellow is like the only one that fits that. Here, wait, let me look up pictures of Disneyland so I can see what they look like. Okay, I have a good idea. Wait, let me keep pictures up though, because I need to make sure that I can like look at pictures. So let's do this one that I just found. I think it uses this. That looks good in my opinion. Does it though? Does it really though? Does it really look good though? Actually, that is looking pretty good if I don't say so myself. So we can do like this, and then we can do like. Now we gotta find a. Why don't we do the? Oh, there's this, and then we grab this to put at the top. So and then we'll come down here. And we'll grab that same piece that we just had. I would say that's a relatively good roof. Looks nice from the side. Except, what we could do is we can try and find, like... I hate the fact that they're overlapping. But I mean, man, it's whatever. That looks really good from the front. That looks super good from the front. I did not think I could build this good. So you know, you walk into the park and it's the first. Well, there'll be another building right there, but this is like the first building you see. We could do like a super tall, like kind of hotel looking thing. Okay, I'm gonna take out the skinny building. I don't like the skinny building there, at least. Could definitely go somewhere else. We might be able to put a nice skinny building in right here. Once again, looking up Disneyland pictures on my phone. I don't know, just a nice like corner candy store, I guess. It can be like a small guest services, I guess. So, you know, you could go to guest services. We'll do like a nice medium blue scenery. I've said nice looking blue, weird nice looking blue building. What did I say again? So you know you could walk in. Let's do pass. I want to make sure these don't connect though. I need to make sure those don't connect. Can I just walk through this building? I can. What? No. I should not be able to walk through a building. And then we will just make you shorter. So let's see. Can I go through? Nope. Perfect. So, and then what we'll do is we'll take view. There we go. That's perfect. So then, you know, you walk in, you see a guest services, I guess. Guest. Dun. I'm so funny. Such a funny person. Ha ha ha. So and then we'll put guest services. Where's guest services? Guest services counter. There. No, I don't want it to be connected to anything. It's not even visible at all. It's beautiful. It's not visible in here either. And you walk in. It's very blue. Yeah, that's too blue. Go ahead and just remove that building, and I guess we'll just just build a second brick building. I think it'll just be a small one-story brick building. We can make it 2 stories just because I can. Make it 2 stories, and then we're gonna have to do this stupid building tool again. Perfect. So, and then once again we'll take this, bring it to right here. Bring it a little in. There we go. That's good, I guess. So and then once again we will do staff. Once again we're gonna have to take. If it makes it blue, I will be so mad. It will. How do I revert? How do I reset the default? Oh, okay. I was about to go insane. I said scenery, and my Siri turned on. Oh my gosh, I've been recording for 35 minutes. So that's where the park entrance is. Should we make that the park entrance, or should we make the park entrance right here? No, let's make it right there. So then, you know, you can walk all the way through, and then you'll see, like, I guess I'll build, like, a nice train station above it. And then, I'm practically just taking this off of Disneyland. So, that's practically all I'm gonna do today. I'll do more off-screen building. And I'll finish this whole side, and then I'll try and start this side, and then I'll finish this side and put like an emporium that's like right here. So that's all I've done today, and that's all I'm gonna do. Alright, everybody, make sure you like and subscribe, and peace out, everybody.